Well, that took a while. Hi, I was trying to get this video to work, y'all, but I got. I'm gonna give a couple people a couple minutes to get in here. Even if they don't, we're still gonna go ahead. I want to make sure that everyone can hear me. So, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Let me see. I wanna I'm just give me a second. I'm just getting my headphones. Let me know if you can hear me, please. When you come in, please let me know. I don't know. I'm looking on Joe because this is a new mic, and I'm just trying to make sure you can hear me, but I can't tell. And of course, I can't find my headphones now. Wait a second. Here they are, of course, even around here. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, so now I can hear myself. So I'm assuming you guys can hear me. I'll just do the reading with these on, so you can make sure you hear me. How are you guys doing today? My name is Katrina Shante Butler. Katrina Shante Butler, and I am a intuitive tarot reader, and I have some messages and some downloads for you guys today. I'm going to take off. I just wanted to make sure you guys can hear me. So it does sound good, so that's good to know. And so I am, like I said, Katrina Shante Butler. Welcome to my channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I do think we'll keep it here. Y'all forgive me, I'm new to this, okay? We're going to be true to this in a while, but I am rather new to recording and all that. So caterpillaratheart.com is where you can find my spiritual shop and apothecary with a lot of healing ingredients. I'm currently working on rebuilding that. Also, you can use those caterpillaratheart.com to book a personal reading if that's something you're interested in. I'm also on Patreon, and currently there's like a backlog of information. However, if you want, you can go on and subscribe. I will be uploading a bunch of new videos soon. So how's everybody doing this new full moon? I hope all is well. I know for me it's been really good. Capricorn came through, and you can tell by the title, Capricorn came through with some big, big, big energy, and thank God. I was getting ready for this reading today, and I was listening to a couple of my favorite readers. Shout out to Hourglass by Jazz and Mama D Taro. I was on them earlier today, and I was getting ready, just preparing for my reading, because I like to read, sometimes get readings from other people and listen to collective energy from others, because they're part of, my tribe, right? So even though we don't know each other, I resonate with a lot of their information that they're sharing, and I get some of the same downloads as them. So it's just good to hear other like-minded individuals out here doing their thing, and they give me confidence and energy and strength to keep going forward. But I was listening to her, and I just kept hearing, that song, "It's over now. It's over now. I feel like I can make it. The storm is over now." Like, so Capricorn is coming through with some big, big, big energy for us. And I have some really good messages. I was shuffling up, getting ready for this spread. I did pull 5 cards, and then we have Judgment at the bottom of the deck. This is my Comedic Tarot deck. And then we have Aten at the top, right? So Aten is, and I think I want to read that real quick. We'll read Aten, and we already know what Judgment is, right? So I was just getting the vibe and the energy from this spread, and that's a 19, that's a 10, that's a completion, right? So 10 is the completion of this cycle. It's that makes sense why that song kept playing in my head. So the sun disk, Aten, was originally considered an aspect of the creator god Amun-Ra under the rule of Pharaoh Akhenaten. Atenism was founded and established in Aten as one and only true God. Aten is represented in hieroglyphics as the sun disk with warming rays that have extended hands on the ends. So and then at the top I'm gonna read this real quick. It says, "You appeared beautifully on the horizon of heaven. You are the living Aten, the beginning of life. When you have risen on the eastern horizon, you have filled every land with your beauty." So I just need you guys to know that, okay? The storm is over now. You guys are, or we are in, listen, we are in our winning season. Capricorn came through with some goal setting energy. Capricorn came through with some big energy. I was hearing yesterday the Payback by James Brown. I don't know if y'all know that song, but as one of the first, he does his typical James Brown stuff, say a minute, wait a minute, right? And then he goes, you sold me out for chicken change. You feel me? Because it's a lot of that's that lower vibe shit that anyways that we're not really gonna focus on, because this is about your payback. What do you deserve? What is calling to you? So I got the turtle for overall energy. I got the turtle and I got the ant, right? So the turtle is Mother Earth, right? And then the ant is patience. You have been patient. You have been patient. You have been more than I'm gonna get into these cards. I want to pray first, but because these cards tell the story, and you've been patient, and it's time for your payback, your judgment, for all your hard work. Because the ant, if you know anything about the ant travels, and he he goes and they collect, they pick up some things that are way bigger than them, right? And they bring it back to their families, right? Their ant hill, their ant farms or whatever, and they bring them back there, and they just keep harvesting. And sometimes things are like twice as big as an ant, right? And they just carry all this weight for this long period of time, and they just patiently they keep going until they got it all. They'll take it piece by piece by piece until they got it all. So we can learn a lot of really strong medicines to incorporate into our life from just watching the ant, right? Because patience, and I don't know about y'all, but I know about me, patience was never my thing. You know what I'm saying? I was never really the patient type at all, right? I zero tolerance, zero patience, or I used to not have any. But we'll pray real quick, and then we'll talk. I did get like I said, a few downloads, and they came in the forms of songs today, and it was the Payback by James Brown, and The Storm Is Over Now, and then there's another song that came out, but it escapes me now. So I do have my Hoodoo Tarot deck. I'll be pulling from my Hoodoo Tarot deck to clarify with, and I brought my Oracle, Animal Medicine Oracle cards out, and we're gonna go through there. And then I have, like I said, Aten came out at the top, and then that's a 10, that's completion, and Judgment came out the bottom, that's that 20, that's that balancing of the scales. And that's it, right? Right, we just don't need what is understood don't need to be explained, right? Because if you resonate with any of my content, you know that, or follow my story, life is not easy, right? And you've been very patient and still remain true to yourself, and good job, right? Good job. I'm gonna say that first, and then I'm gonna say it's your winning season. Step into it, right? Because Capricorn coming through and talking about telling it what you want. What do you want in life, right? And then walking in it, okay? Because it's here. Joy is right now. Happiness is right now. Relieving of stresses are right now. You have everything that you need right now. And it's about staying present and getting back on track if you have been, going about a different way. So I did get the 6 of Scarabs, the Queen of Inks, the 7 of Scarabs, the 9 of Scepters, and Geb. All right. And I'll go through that in a second here. But I do want to just real quick pray, and we're gonna pray and clarify with the Hoodoo Tarot. I pulled cards ahead of time with my Kemetic deck. So, all right. So I'm gonna clear the energy and. Worth value ascend. Awaken 144, the frequency of love soul tribe. Thank you, spirit, ancestors, spirit guides, guardians, angels, all those in alignment with the highest gift of self and all things connected. We thank you for those who've begun awakening and those on the way. The collective appreciates all that the divine is going to do, already has done, all things that were accomplished, and all the things making its way to us energetically. We are certain that it's beyond our wildest dreams. We want to thank you for giving us a purpose. So many cards. And thank you for giving us a purpose. I ask that you allow me to communicate a clear message of ascension and a journey of enlightenment. We are awakening and wish to stay that way. So that way we are always rooted in the truth and on the path of what the highest source wishes for us all. As above, so below, as within, so without, forever and ever. Amen. So, real quick. All right, so I did get 3 cards that popped out. So, look. So, this cards that talk about. So I'll talk about the 6 of Scarabs real quick. This is talking about balance being restored. This is talking about making. I'm here making enemies your footstool. Making those who betrayed you your footstools. Right. This is just about. This is also saying that Mother Earth, I'm hearing, is like really going to start taking care of you and giving you exactly what you need. You'll have all that you need, is what I'm hearing from that card. I'm also, I got the Queen of Angst, so that's talking about this balance. That's talking about this feminine energy. There's a balance being restored in your feminine energy. I also have the masculine showing up. There's some groundedness happening. There's a lot of water energy. We are in Cancer season right now. I also see the 6-7 of Scarabs. That's the divinity you have been planting, and you see his harvest has come in, right? So, and I'm also seeing the 9 of Scepters. So the 9 of Scepters is about you've been carrying a burden way too long, and it's now over, right? Because Geb came out with the 11. You're stepping into a higher learning position. You have been in a higher learning position, and you have mastered it, right? So now you are grounded. You are ready to start your foundation. You are ready to start your building. I also just, when I was praying up, I got the 8 of Knives, the Ace of Sticks, and the 7 of Coins, right? So this is talking about before, where you were seeing all these blockages, you now have the truth about them, and it is being removed. All those blockages that you assume that there was no path. If you look, he has a straight path to the way he's going. Those hurdles are no longer holding him down. They're no longer in the way. He has a path. He has the truth, and it will be victorious. Also, I'm seeing a lot of financial luck, financial blessings. You see, you remember back in the day, you remember my palms itching, I'm about to get some money. Okay, we about to get some money, y'all. We're stepping into our winning season, like I said. And it's our time. It's our time. Don't apologize for it. I'm gonna say that. Do not apologize for it being your time to shine. Right? We're just gonna step into it, and we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. Because you've been patient enough. You've been patient enough. Yeah. Look, you are protected. You are protected. You are covered. Okay, all the stuff is in the background. Now you are walking. You are a warrior. You are walking. Towards your destiny. You are walking towards this light. You are walking into this safety, this is for the collective who maybe didn't feel safe. You are walking into your safe place, your stability, your groundedness. And it's going to be longevity, because you've earned it. is what I'm hearing. It's a lot of cards. I'll take that. Yeah, your garden. You've been watering your garden. I'm gonna put these back for now. But a lot of baskets came out, so your baskets are about to be full. You have been watering, right? So I got the garden. You've been watering. You've been planting. You have been really, and that's what this harvest is about too. You will be reaping your harvest soon, and it's here now for the taking. There's nothing else standing in your way, right? I was listening to and shout out to the tarot community. I'm shouting everybody out because you guys trigger me so many times because those are me things I forget about, right? And she was talking about just we made it, right? That's what she said, and I started thinking like, really did I could really get, yeah. It's like you're not even gonna be expecting what's coming in. Yeah, you're a free man now, so there's no more blockages. Right, and I'm just gonna talk on these cards for a little bit because there's so many messages coming in just from this pool right here. There you are no longer like just coming from a place, right? So if you look at you where you're at now, I know for me, what a blessing it is to truly have to truly be free of things, like to have, I don't want to say this right, what a blessing it is to have civilized problems, okay? Because I remember my story, and if you follow me, you know I dealt with a really bad addiction to opiates and alcohol growing up because of my sexual abuse history and sex trafficking history. I was traumatized, and that was an escape for me. And I got hooked, right, on Percocets. And what a blessing it is now to wake up and like have civilized problems, like like, oh, just make sure the rent's paid on time. So, because I remember when I didn't know if I was gonna have a place to sleep, and I remember when I didn't know if I was gonna have food to eat, and I remember when we didn't have food to eat and going to food banks and going to, what I'm saying? Like, I remember so many things growing up, and like, we don't, and even if you do have that problem, like, thank God there's food banks now. Thank God you have running water. Thank God, there's so many good things to be grateful for, and we lose a lot of focus. I know I lose a lot of focus when I start worrying about what I don't have, right? But look where I've come from and look where I'm at. Like, the storm is over now. Like, it's such a good place to be. And I'm so proud of where the collective is at this moment. I don't